Hello and welcome to StoryTime Africa Tales, where every story holds a special lesson. Today, we read journeying deep into the heart of the savannah to share a classic tale called The Clever Tortoise Who Outsmarted the Lion long, long ago. In a time when animals spoke the language of humans and wisdom was more valuable than strength, a mighty lion ruled over the entire forest. His roar was so powerful it made the very trees tremble, and every single animal lived in fear of him. The lion was a tyrant. Every day he demanded that one animal be brought to his den for his meal. No one dared to challenge his rule, and a shadow of sadness fell over the once vibrant land. Living among the animals was a small, slow, and very quiet tortoise. You might not have noticed him at first glance. Though his legs were short and his shell was heavy, his mind was incredibly sharp and quick. Tortoise watched with a heavy heart as fear paralyzed the forest and his friends disappeared one by one. He knew something had to be done. Then, one bright morning, the dreaded day arrived. It was the tortoise's turn to be taken to the lion, as the other animals sadly escorted him. Tortoise began to walk even slower than usual. He wasn't scared. He was thinking. He deliberately took his time, stopping to say hello to the colorful birds in the trees and pausing to admire the beautiful wildflowers along the path. By the time he finally reached the lion's cave, the sun was high in the midday sky. The lion was pacing back and forth, his stomach rumbling with hunger. He was furious. "Why are you so late?" he thundered, his voice echoing through the cave. "Do you wish for me to make your end twice as painful?" But Tortoise didn't flinch. He bowed his head respectfully. "So, great king," he began in a calm, steady voice, "I was on my way here as fast as my short legs could carry me, but I was stopped by another lion, one even bigger and stronger than you." The lion's ears perked up, his eyes burning with anger. "Another lion," he growled. "Impossible. I am the only king of this forest. Where is this imposter?" Tortoise kept his composure. "He claimed that he is the true king of this forest, Your Majesty." Roaring with rage, the lion demanded, "Take me to him at once. I will show him who the real king is." Tortoise slowly turned and led the fuming lion through the trees until they reached a deep, dark well in the middle of a clearing. The water inside was still and clear as glass. "He lives down there, Your Majesty," Tortoise said, pointing a tiny leg toward the well. "He challenged your power and said you were a coward." Blinded by his own pride, the lion stomped to the edge of the well and peered inside. There, in the water below, he saw his own furious reflection staring right back at him. He saw a powerful lion with a wild mane and sharp teeth. "There he is," shouted Tortoise, adding fuel to the fire. "See how fierce he looks. He's mocking you, great king." Thinking the reflection was his rival, the lion let out a mighty roar that shook the ground, and without a second thought, he leaped into the well to attack the other lion. Splash, the water closed over his head, and the echoes of his roar faded away. The mighty tyrannical lion was never seen again. For a moment, the forest was completely silent. Then a cheer erupted. The animals cautiously came out from their hiding places. They gathered around the small, slow tortoise, lifting him onto their shoulders and praising his incredible wisdom. From this day forward, they all declared, "We shall remember that a sharp mind is far stronger than sharp claws. Brains will always win against brawn." And so, even to this day, in the great forests of Africa, the story is told to remind everyone that while physical strength might rule for a short while, it is wisdom and patience that rule forever. The moral of our story is that clever thinking can overcome even the greatest, most intimidating power. Thank you for joining us on StoryTime Africa Tales. We hope you enjoyed this story and its lesson. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more wonderful tales from across the continent. See you next time.